Welcome to my kcse revision channel, Teacher James Marita, Grigori Boys High School. Kindly subscribe my channel, click the notification bell such that you get notified once I upload a new video. Today we are looking at a very important part in chemistry, that is electrochemistry. And today we are looking at the effect of nature of electrodes on the product of electrolysis. So here I have two types of electrodes. We have inert electrodes where we are talking about the carbon electrodes, and then we have the active electrodes. In this case, the active electrodes, we are talking about the copper electrodes. So the electrolyte we are using here is just copper salivate. So if you have that this is our copper salivate, whether the ion is present, so you will have the copper ions, then we have the hydroxide ions, like that. Then we have the salivate ions. Then we have the salivate ions, like that. Then we have the hydrogen ions. The hydrogen ions and the copper ions, they are the positive ions. Therefore, this one we know they normally migrate to the cathode. Then we have the hydroxide ions, and the hydroxide ions. So we have copper ions, salivate ions, the hydroxide ions, and the salivate ions. Normally, they are the negative ions. Therefore, they migrate into the cathode. Now, in these two categories of the electrodes, what is happening here in this case? So in the first case where we have a dilute copper to salivate, we are talking of the carbon electrodes. So we have the oxygen gas collected there. So the oxygen gas is normally collected. So what you understand that the equation at the cathode we have the copper ions. In this case, there is an oxidation. Oxidation here we are talking about the loss of electrons. Copper is losing the two electrons to form the copper metal. So what happens here that the copper ions being lower than hydrogen ions in the electrochemical series are selectively discharged at the cathode. At the anode we have the oxygen gas being collected. So we are talking about the hydroxide ions. The hydroxide ions here now we have water, the product of water, and then of course we have oxygen. So at the cathode the oxygen gas is produced. At the anode, the oxygen gas is produced. At the cathode, the copper metal is deposited. So if you are required to give the observation here, we have a colorless gas, of course, which is oxygen gas, and then here we have a copper metal. In where we have the copper electrodes here, we are talking about the active electrodes, whereby now at the cathode we have the copper ions. There is of course oxidation. Copper ions will lose the two electrons, and of course we have the copper metal. What you can differentiate from the inert electrodes here, that the copper ions being lower than hydrogen in the electrochemical series is selectively discharged at the cathode. At the anode now, there is no oxygen gas collected. The oxygen gas is not collected there, but we have the copper anode. Copper anode dissolves because less energy is used to remove copper atoms than the hydroxide ions. Don't forget to subscribe my channel, watch and share. Thank you for watching.